So here we go with round number one. Andre Bishop really attempting to climb a mountain that nobody's been able to scale so far here in the World Amateur Games over the course of nearly a decade. The fine Cuban Joel Savone, and banging away he goes. He goes down for the first time.
3, 4, 5.
Joel Savone's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. To the head he goes with a left hand. Great hook to the head that time. That's a good job by Bishop offensively, landing his combination. Look at that! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? How about that? What a big win for Andre Bishop. He is able to knock out the 9-time defending gold medalist Joel Savone. You can already imagine what's going to be said about Andre Bishop as he launches his pro career ahead. What a night of boxing here at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago, Illinois. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. So much to talk about tonight on this card. The thing that interests me, and so many of you out there, is the pro debut of Andre Bishop. The much talked about big shot there. Right to the head and right to the canvas.
3, 4, 5.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peak right now.
Solid. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
4, 5, 6.
And Andre Bishop proves to everyone why there is so much hype to the start of his pro career. A knockout win against the veteran Lucius Palmer.
Building a record fighting nobodies. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. And I'm gonna help you get there. I'm gonna take some fights against decent guys. And I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm gonna be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm gonna be disappointed. Got it, kid? I wanna see these guys on the floor.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. From the State Palace Theater in New Orleans, Louisiana. Wow, no doubt about it. Wow! A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
There it is! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Wow! And that's it. What a way to end the night. This one's going down as a... When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments. Big shot he just scored with. Rosario's down. It was a piercing combination that put him on the floor.
Well, you stand in front of your man too long, not doing anything, that's what's going to happen.
I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Did you see that? Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. Overhand right can be so... Oh! There he goes! He goes down from that headshot.
2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, and yet another big shot comes in. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight...
Oh! Hayes is unable to continue.
Try Kenny.
Listen, the fighter's always going to argue, but Teddy, that's a referee doing his job. Stop.
Here we go.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. And yet another right hand lands. Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
Joe, there's 2 ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
A solid uppercut by Andre Bishop. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Comes across with a hook up top. Little head knocking with that right hand. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Andre Bishop's. That's a big flush. Great round now. Back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Well, this second, and from long range, he's able to get his target he wanted.
And when you have somebody throwing long punches, what you don't want to do is what he did. Pull back straight.
Huge right hand comes crashing home. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had to...
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Andre Bishop, that's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Here in round number 2, Andre Bishop's really opening up. It is bombs away. Good defensive skill. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. We're seeing every angle that Andre Bishop offers up. He's a smart fighter. Big right hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit.
That's a huge left he just scored with. A well-placed overhand right. A hammering hook by Andre Bishop. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Teddy, I got to be honest with you. Based on what we saw in that last round, I didn't think we'd be brought. Oh, and there he lands the right hand well. He turned things around, and now his opponent has to be asking himself questions.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Big left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being... That's a big right hand. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Now, Bishop can't miss right now, just unloading power. He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. What a forceful hook by Andre Bishop. Big shot comes crashing home. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand. Big shot, the left crashed home. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. Effective work with that flush overhand right.
Cover up, cover up!
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Well, Andre Bishop wishes he could probably reel that one back in. Bishop missed badly on the power punch. Good, solid right hand lands. Here we go with the 4th round. See, that's, boy, oh boy, that's tough to take. He got rocked. What a big shot. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event. 6 rounds among heavyweights, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time for solid, huge right hand gets to him. He's floored.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. Big shot. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better...
Wow. Chavez is not going to hear from him. Listen, the fighter... He's going to... Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 6 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training. Oh, and there you go. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Castillo's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Boxing 101, a slick counter punch by Andre Bishop. Bishop scoring with that right hand. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight. Wow! And that's it. What a way to end the night with a knockout.
You saw it coming. Problem is, he didn't see it.
To cap it all, we send it up to the ring.
20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man, and if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Here's what you should be looking for here at the start of round number 2. How much is Andre Bishop using that right hand? Because it appeared that he severely injured it, if not broke it there in that first round.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't take advantage of that fact.
And just look at Andre Bishop now. He's throwing many left hands, very few right hands, and that gives us some confirmation that that right hand was indeed injured in that first round. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Andre Bishop able to throw a right hand, but look at the negative effect it has on him. Johnson is not even phased. Oh, a destructive hook to the body by Andre Bishop. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on.
He did not see that hook coming at all. Didn't cover up, just took it all. Johnson's rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
Well, the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches, and when a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
Good defense turns into better offense for Andre Bishop that time. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Johnson's knifed down with a hook to the body. He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's right inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. A thunderous punch able to land to the head.
So he thought he was out of range. He wasn't.
And look at how well Bishop is scoring with that left. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Johnson's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing is, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said, if I could target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target that time. There's another left hand from him. That's a big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Johnson's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up. But big shot comes crashing home. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
And now another left.
Uppercut. Uppercut protects yourself. Hey, keep your hands up.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Johnson's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Fires off the hook. Look at that. Targeting a left hand down low. Meldrick Johnson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Right on the mark with the hook up top. There's that overhand right.
I'm down.
That cut that opened up earlier, it is progressively becoming worse. Trainer Gus Carissi's just trying to give his fighter a chance at this point.
Yeah, they haven't stopped the bleeding. Now, you could be critical of the cut, man, that it's still flowing from that cut, but certain guys bleed more than others. They just do. And Bishop is one of those guys.
Let it go.
Goes up top with a right hand. And now another left. Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
To the punch.
Scored well with that right hand to the body. A battering ram of a hook by Meldrick Johnson. What a good headshot. The hook landed by Andre Bishop. You can actually see how heavy Bishop is breathing right now. He's desperate to get some air into those lungs.
He better close that mouth before he's desperate to get his jaw wired.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Up top with a quick hook. Good job with another left hand. At this point, I'd start to question what happened in training camp. Johnson's got nothing left in the tank.
No, I would question that too. You know, the first thing that comes to my mind is that they were expecting a knockout, so they trained for a short fight. And guess what? They're sorry.
Where's it written that you need to win a fight with both your left and your right? Bishop is doing a beautiful job, boxing well, moving, and sticking that left hand and scoring. Bishop's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. I know it's good to throw a lot of punches, but it's better to do what we're seeing out of him right now, and that's land when you throw.
Yeah, he's making everything count. He's putting everything out there for a purpose, placing punches beautifully.
And now he scores with that left to the body. Scoring well with that hook by Andre Bishop.
Bang the body.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
What a demolishing hook by Meldrick Johnson. He comes back with the left hand again.
Inside. Use the ring.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Solid, accurate shot, that hook by Andre Bishop.
1-2.
Right to the head with that right. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Left to the body. We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. Like a sledgehammer, that uppercut by Andre Bishop. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Johnson's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight, not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and there's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill. And maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
That was a good round for Andre Bishop. He just went out there and controlled everything.
And he did it fundamentally, too. He used the jab, he set up the body attack. He did it like a good, solid fighter.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Johnson's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point. He's tying up.
Yeah, but what I'm a little surprised at, and I think what his opponent's going to pay a price for later on, he's letting him tie up.
Nice solid left hand scored by Andre Bishop. Scored well up top. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Johnson. Good job on the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Johnson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Bishop's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false movement, get him out of position, get him off balance, and then time him a little bit. He keeps just throwing at him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing. Move air around.
Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
There's another left hand from him. Feeling the effects now of that hook. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. And now another left. Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. Johnson's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away, so as you said, those punches, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Good job with another left hand. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Well, you should have your judges. Andre Bishop boxes his way to victory tonight against Reggie Stewart. Bishop. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one, right hand crashes home. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Uppercut comes home, and he's down.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Stewart's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. Able to get rid of that one. A well-placed uppercut by Andre Bishop. Hits him in the mug with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. And banging away from this.
4, 5.
Now that's impressive. All week. From the Thomas and Mack Center here in Las Vegas, we present heavyweight action. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you as Andre Bishop looks to stay perfect as he faces Dwight Cooper. Cooper's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Good right hand by Bishop, landing flush against Cooper. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said that's a big striking blow to the head by Cooper. And a cut has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
In a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joe, of things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
Good shot to the body by Bishop. And now you can see him zoning in on that cut. Is it just human nature when you've done that to somebody to want to go back to it more and more?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bull seeing that red cape. You know, his eyes open, he snorts a little bit more. He's coming for that.
Nice!
Good 1-2 from Bishop. He landed that right hand flush against Cooper. What an impact that left hand just made by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. Cooper's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the cornerman is the most important person right now in that ring. He has to do his job and stop that bleeding.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Bishop's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Good-looking uppercut that time. Nice work with the overhand right. Dwight Cooper has a real big chance here. He has a very attractive target in the form of that cut over Andre Bishop's right eye. It's starting to bleed badly.
Now we're going to see a part of this fighter we've never seen before. You know, he's been tested in other ways. We know he has a pretty good chin. He's handled certain kinds of adversity, but he's never been cut before. Now,
look at that. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Good jab by Cooper. Unable to continue this fight. Bishop's your winner by TKO.
And a guy that I want to see more of.
For Teddy Atlas. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. Andre Bishop, when he was in his prime, he always had a very good left hand as a middleweight. Now he's showing he can do some damage with it as a heavyweight. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere? Oh, things opened up and he was able to place the right hand well. Nichols is trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good, wow, nice flush left hand. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Solid left hand to the head. I think Bishop scored. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all.
Finish with the hook.
Falls victim to that big hook. Nichols has got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. shape after absorbing that blow. He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Nichols is crushed by a right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy.
What a great round this has turned into. All the eyes are on him to start this round. Bishop's big shot there. Nichols is down. Will he be out?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now solid, and he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking the same thing. He's your brother. Well, he's been like a son to me. That's why part of me keeps wondering, how the hell did we get to this place? It's not going to do us any good to worry about it, is it? I mean, we're here. Raymond isn't worried. Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life, since the two of you were kids. He's bigger than you, but he wants to shine brighter than you. He wants to get out from under your shadow. So he's gonna fight like hell. He's got something to prove to the world and to himself. You've got to give this 100%. You're not gonna be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on him, or by looking for a way out. You gotta give it 100%.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas. Perhaps one of the most unique fights you will ever see. Brother against brother. Andre Bishop facing his estranged brother, Raymond Bishop, in a heavyweight eliminator to see who can move on and take on the world champion, Isaac Frost. Teddy, this is an odd one. Who could ever think family members facing off in the squared circle?
Well, you have that old saying, you hear it quite often, but never quite this way, where you say there's bad blood here. Well, there's real blood here. And that is going to be what's going to have to be overcome by both these fighters. To forget that there is real blood and just go after them.
I can only imagine the emotions that'll be running through them. He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Raymond Bishop.
There you go.
Bishop's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there.
Keep working the body.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Zones in on that overhand right. He engages in the clinch.
Let it go.
Bishop's right hand scores well that time. Digging in with a left to the gut. A solid, true uppercut by Andre Bishop.
Good, good.
Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. Good right hand by Raymond Bishop. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Wow. And Andre Bishop now. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the MGM. Wow! Baby Bishop gets forward right there. Raymond Bishop went down from a power punch. His opponent just outgunned him. Goes down for the first time tonight, but you can see he's ready to make up for it here.
Yeah, just a little bit of water in the basement, not a full flood, but...
And up.
Okay, this is good.
So we are underway in a much-anticipated round one. Keep in mind what happened the last time Isaac Frost was in the ring with a Bishop. That was Baby Bishop, Andre's brother. Now Andre seeks to avenge that brutal beating of his brother.
Let's see some more head moves.
Oh, what a left hand.
Let's go.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
That's it! Just like that!
Let's see some
And as is his M.O., Isaac Frost pressing the action, wasting no time in getting right after Andre Bishop. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Wow! And Bishop goes down.
He's been here before. He knows what to do.
Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Nice work to the midsection with the left. Teddy, typically in a fight like this, when we have a power puncher against a real high stamina, well-conditioned fighter, what adjustments do you usually see made throughout the fight?
Well, one of the adjustments is on the side of the power puncher. He may find out that he better stop looking for home runs, stop swinging for the fences. He may have to adjust his game where he's using the jab more, looking for singles and doubles, not just that big one over the fence.
Defense.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Bishop's just a completely different fighter now. I mean, he was stunned earlier in this fight, and since then, there's just more of a defensive disposition to him.
Yeah, and the important thing right now is that sooner or later, and I think it's going to be sooner, his opponent's going to see the same thing, and he's not going to stay away. He's going to get more aggressive.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Well, the big man with the big walking stick, Isaac Frost, handling his opponent with the jab.
Beautiful, champ, beautiful!
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And round number 3 is underway. Good smooth work by Andre. Andre Bishop. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Lands that hook to the midsection. Teddy, I don't think he's got hook to the body. Oh, that got to him. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost.
Watch the body shots, champ. Body shots. Watch the hook. Protect yourself. Work the body. Let's see some defense. Working the body.
Oh! And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Now his personality hurts him because he's going to want to get right after the guy, and he shouldn't.
So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do two things. One, he has to survive, kill a little bit of time, and understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistake.
Good stuff from Andre Bishop right here. Going to the body. Good, consistent work rate to the body of Frost. Bishop in a tough spot right here. Wow. Andre Bishop is floored.
This is not the first time that he's been on the canvas, so he will not panic.
What will happen now with Andre Bishop as he rises up to fight on after being floored? Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Bishop needs to prove to so many right now that all the hype is justified. Everybody talks about this guy with all his potential. Now comes the time to prove it after being knocked down.
Well, this is the testing of a fighter, and maybe the testing of a future champion. How does he behave in this situation?
Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. Andre Bishop's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Trying to chop that wood with that hook to the body.
Body shot. Body shot.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there.
Not too close.
Boom, left hand comes home. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. Able to bring the hook down low. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Isaac Frost hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Very accurate with the overhand right. You know, Isaac Frost still has the look of a guy who's controlling this fight. But what we're seeing out of Andre Bishop right now is he's having some success going to the body.
Well, there's a reason for it. It's not by accident. You know, he understands that Frost is a bigger, stronger guy, so he wants to make him a little weaker.
And all of a sudden now, the first stream of blood on Andre Bishop. His eye has a cut just above it.
Oh, you need to block more.
Oh, and another body shot by Andre Bishop. Bishop is getting into a real groove here. It's as if he's painted. things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Frost's throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. And round. Isaac Frost bounces back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before, and he's not panicking.
For a champ. 1-2. 1-2.
Andre Bishop knows Isaac Frost is going to come after that cut above the eye, and you can see he is holding his guard up high, trying to protect it.
Back to the head. Back to the head, champ. Straight hook. Downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs. Keep popping the jabs, Isaac. I want to see that jab.
Gotta protect yourself.
Oh, I like it. Nice work, champ. Just like that. Back to the head. Let's go.
Able to land the hook to the head. Bishop's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. You can just tell that he's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Back to the head. Back to the head, champ.
Left, right, left, right.
Let's go hug.
Last 10 seconds. Andre Bishop has come this far, and he survived against the intimidating Isaac Frost. But he may lose this title fight based on a TKO stoppage. That cut over his eye may threaten his immediate future.
And what it might do immediately right now in the ring is make him start taking chances. Make him gamble a little bit where he wouldn't have with the bigger guy.
Andre Bishop has gotten this far, but he's giving us no reason to believe that he will be able to climb to the top of the mountain. Isaac Frost appears to have too much left. How about that left hand? Good block there by Andre Bishop. At the halfway point of round 7.
Hands up, hands
You're done, Franz.
Andre Bishop's doing a thing. He's just standing there. What in the world is he doing?
Well, what he's doing is he's telling you, I'm not confident. I'm not sure of myself. I don't know what to do.
Cover your head, kid.
Keep popping the jabs, Isaac. I want to see that jab. Oh, I like it. Nice work, champ. Just like that. Back to the head.
Move!
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And as another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch.
And now he has to grab. He has to get in close and make sure that he kills some time.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Andre Bishop. Bishop's not just loading up. He's landing. Bishop lands another combination. Teddy Frost looks tired.
Frost has never been in this situation before. You know, he's always been the intimidator. What happens the first time that a guy stands up to you? The intimidator becomes the intimidated.
A stinging blow.